Hi guys, so in this lesson, this is 9-6, using the discriminant to determine the number of solutions. So this is kind of another part to using the quadratic formula, because the discriminant formula is within the quadratic formula. So I have highlighted it in red. The discriminant is actually just this little piece right here, everything that's inside that square root. So the b squared minus 4ac. What this does, if we calculate this first, we are able to tell if there is two solutions, only one solution, or no solution to a quadratic equation. And that can be helpful to know up front without calculating the entire formula first. So on the bottom here, I've written if the discriminant is, and if it's a positive number, we're going to have two solutions. If it's 0, exactly 0, it means there's only one solution. Means it only crosses the x-axis one time, so it's like either sitting on the x-axis or the top, the maximum value is the x-axis. And if it's negative, it's none. There's no solution because it doesn't cross the x-axis. And the other way to think about that is when we get a negative number inside a square root, it's imaginary. So that's where we get the no solution. So I've shown my work here, but I want to kind of talk you through it. So I have my equation x squared minus 2x minus 1. And the first thing I did was find out what my a, b, and c values were. In this case, my a value was that imaginary 1. The b value is negative 2. Make sure you get that negative. And c is negative 1. So what I've done, instead of writing b and the a and the c from that formula, I wrote what that actual value is. So you can see that here. B is equal to negative 2, a is 1, and c is negative 1. And then I just calculate using PEMDAS. So the first thing I'm going to do is the exponents. Negative 2 raised to the second power, or squared, is positive 4. And then remember I told you on the other video, negative 4, these three numbers right here, negative 4, 1, and negative 1, you can just think of multiplying all three of those numbers and then just write in it there with the correct sign. So negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. And then negative 4 times negative 1 would be positive 4. So that's where I get this 4 plus 4. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. What that means is we've just simplified that discriminant, meaning everything in that square root is 8. Well, is 8 a positive number? Is it 0 or is it negative? It's a positive number, so what that means is we have two solutions. If it was negative 8, it would be no solution. And if we got a 0 after calculating, it would mean only one solution. So this can be really helpful to do first before you calculate the entire quadratic formula, and then you can at least know how many solutions there are. And that's just another way to check your work.